precursor to my photography was receiving a gift of a camera from my father at the age of 17, and that would be in 1992. The first thing I photographed was the woods above my home in Cape Town, and also cityscapes. The second thing I photographed was a protest in the city at the memorial services of a slain ANC veteran, a gentleman by the name of Chris Hani. And his memorial services were in the city, Cape Town, where I live. There were vehicles burning and the police was shooting tear gas and buckshot that day. The essence of my work is people, their stories, their narratives, their concerns, their loves, their passions, people. I used to work for the Mail and Guardian as a photographer. I don't consider myself a reporter in the sense of documenting or recording news. I think my work has a much longer time period. I'm interested in people and the conditions that they find themselves in, and how they deal with it, how they surmount their challenges, and you know, how they live. You know, in a way to hopefully reflect to myself how I am in the world. My biggest achievement, I would say, as a photographer would be a project that I worked on, a job that I did for the Khayelitsha Commission. And it's my proudest achievement because it was a commission that was established to hold the police in Khayelitsha to account as to why they were not upholding the human rights enshrined in our constitution of safety and security to the people in Khayelitsha. And so I documented, I photographed on behalf of the commission in that process. My favorite photo, it's the photograph of a little boy, a street kid. It's a pretty harsh photograph, but it's my favorite because it communicates the importance of context. If you look at the photograph as is, it's a reflection of a young child that has experienced a very hard life, to the extent that you can see the scars on his face. But the context of that photograph is that I'd walked past the kid, and when he saw the camera on my shoulder, he pulled this face. In other words, in the language of the street, he was saying to me, come and take a photograph, without asking, because that would have lowered his street cred to his friends. So the way he got me to come back and take a photograph was by pulling this face. So in other words, the only reason that picture happened was because of him. He wanted me to come and take a photo. He wanted to be in that instant remembered as that. You know, my favorite is taking photographs of people's faces. My favorite is having a conversation with someone and then taking a photograph of them. So in a way, stepping into their shoes, you know, or stepping into their situation, or getting a sense of their personality, for me that's, you know, that's something that I really enjoy, you know. And as far as the moment is concerned, you never know until afterwards. And that's something that when I was shooting on film, it was something that I really loved about photography, in that you never knew what you were going to get. You'd take the picture and you'd only find out a day or two later when you got your photographs from the lab. You know, and so that space between what I think I remember and what I actually photographed was an interesting space to think about for me.